Well, after a week-long suspense, Himanta Biswa Sarma is all set to be the next Chief Minister of Assam. Anytime now, Sarma along with other NDA leaders will meet the Governor Jagadish Mukhi at his Guwahati residence to stake claim to form the government. According to sources, he will be taking oath on Monday. This after he had been elected as the leader of the BJP Legislative Party in the state. Meanwhile, the outgoing Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal has submitted his resignation to the Governor. This comes after the two powerful leaders were summoned by the top brass in Delhi on Saturday. Both Sonowal and Sarma held one-on-one meetings with the Home Minister, also with other senior leaders of the BJP, including the BJP National President. Alright, so why did the BJP then choose Himanta Biswa Sarma as the next Chief Minister of Assam? Essentially, Himanta Biswa Sarma delivered Assam for the second time for the BJP is what usually is believed by the Bharatiya Janata Party. His organization skills ensured the victory of the party in the northeastern state. Apart from that, he is the key strategist of the BJP in the northeast, not just in Assam. Oversaw a campaign with high resonance in the state of Assam in the run-up to elections in the state. The de facto leadership ensured that the Congress slipped in the state of Assam. Indispensable troubleshooter for the BJP in the northeastern region. Rahul Srivastava continues to be with us. Rahul, anytime now, Himanta Biswa Sarma is going to stake claim to form the government in the state of Assam. But the big question here is, what next for Sarbananda Sonowal? Really, what is the leadership offering him right now?
Yeah, it's very curious that the time which was sought from the governor's house for a meeting between the legislature party leader was 4 p.m. It must be definitely some stars and constellation that the new legislature party leader, Mr. Himanta Biswa Sarma, who will be the next chief minister, must be waiting for. But yes, for Mr. Sonowal, he has reached what I will call a very strange road as far as his political career is concerned. The man who had his roots in the All Assam Students' Union movement against Bangladeshi infiltration became part of the AGP, perhaps led to a historic court case against the IMDT Act, won that case, and then joined the BJP. He was a face of the BJP in 2016 elections. He was the man who blended tribal ethnic pride with the BJP's Hindutva character. This time also around, there was no major anti-incumbency against him, and he finds that he is to hand over the seat to the chief minister. He has done it willingly. There was a bit of a reluctance and anger among the cadres, but it's all sorted out. It's largely a bloodless switch over. But Mr. Sonowal does not want to come to Delhi. The center has offered it. He is looking for a slightly meaningful role. What that can be, I think the center will eventually decide. Otherwise, the fact is that he has been found to be wanting as far as handling Assam and the challenges which BJP now thinks that Himanta Biswa Sarma can do better is perhaps a telling commentary. Does not hold very good for Mr. Sonowal at this moment.
Right. Rahul, thanks for getting us all of those details, putting that story into perspective. Himanta Biswa Sarma, and just some time from now, is going to be meeting the governor. We'll be getting you more details on that story in a bit from now. What then are going to be the top challenges of the new Chief Minister, Himanta Biswa Sarma? Let's take you through that. First and foremost, the pandemic, the coronavirus crisis in the state of Assam, like in many parts of the country, is going to be his biggest challenge right now. Apart from that, a sulking former Chief Minister, Sarbananda Sonowal, and also the cadre. That's going to be a bit of a problem as far as Himanta Biswa Sarma is concerned. The tribals there possibly will be angry with the exit of Sarbananda Sonowal. That's also something that he'll have to deal with. Wages promised to the tea garden workers. Again, a major area of concern, and this is something that he has to handle. Tackling the unrest related to the Citizenship Amendment Act. That again is something that Sarma will have to be dealing with. And then also chalking out NRC's next step. Remember, that is the National Register of citizen, and that is something that he has to be dealing with as well.